Do you know how dangerous nuclear waste is? It's so radioactive that if you touch it, you will die. And if you don't believe me, just ask the workers at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant in Japan. So how do we manage this dangerous waste today? Well, it's typically stored in these big concrete containers and then buried deep underground. But this method has some serious drawbacks. So you end up needing huge storage facilities just for the waste. First of all, it takes up a lot of space. And, as you can imagine, a nuclear power plant produces a lot of waste. If the storage facility is not properly maintained, there is a risk of a leak or a fire, which could release radiation into the environment. Secondly, it's not very safe. And by not very safe, I mean that it's basically a ticking time bomb. First, they developed a new type of container that is made out of a special ceramic material that is highly resistant to radiation. This means that the containers can be much smaller while still being incredibly safe. Secondly, instead of burying the containers underground, China stores them in dry casks above ground. This makes it easier to transport them, and it also reduces the risk of a leak or a fire. So how did China solve this problem? Well, they came up with a new method of managing nuclear waste that is much more efficient and safer. And they have also cut the cost of storage in half. Plus, their new method is much safer than the old one, and the results are amazing. China has been able to reduce the amount of land needed for nuclear waste storage by 90%. This could help to clean up the mess that we have left behind and also make nuclear power a more viable option for the future. So what does the future hold? Sure, if all goes well, we can expect to see other countries follow in China's footsteps and adopt their new method of managing nuclear waste.